The quote that I have written down here is, no one wants to hear my shit anymore, so I will talk to myself on YouTube. Which I'm delightful. I don't know why people don't want to hear my stories. Hi everybody, my name is Margie. I have decided that I wanted to use my YouTube channel for talking about health and nutrition. And I guess you're supposed to say, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nutrition or a dietitian or whatever, because we don't want people to take my information as medical guidance or advice or whatever. But I mean, honestly, how stupid do you have to be? Sorry, but damn, really? Like you're going to get medical advice off of YouTube? Okay. The point of this is that I will talk to anybody about this information, about how this lifestyle has changed my life. And I'm finding that my people don't want to hear it. They're just like, yeah. I've had some people say, don't start. When they start to tell me about all the crap that they're eating, like cookies and candies and cake and stuff like that. And I'm like, that stuff is toxic. And they're like, don't start. And then they'll say things like, life, what is life if you can't eat what you want? What is life if you feel amazing and you still get to eat really delicious food? To me, maybe I'm different, I don't know. But anyway, what the point of this is that I'm trying to share my health journey, and I want to I want to build a community of like-minded people, because I don't really have anybody that around me that eats the way that I eat. I have people that do it occasionally when they're with me, but I would like to form a community that's not a Facebook thing, because I am so sick of Facebook, y'all, please. I don't want to get into all the other socials, TikTok and all that shit. I'm not doing that. I love YouTube. I'm obsessed with YouTube, so I figured this is the best platform for me to do this on. And in the process, if I can help somebody, help them with their health goals, or just even inspire them to make better choices, that would just make my life. Okay. So how did this all start? How did this health journey start for me? It started, I just noticed that I was continuing to gain weight, a few pounds every year. And I always felt like I ate better than most of the people that I knew. And by better, I meant heart-healthy whole grains. I didn't eat a ton of candy. I ate a lot of vegetables, not too much fruit, because I'm not a huge fruit person. So I didn't think I was eating a ton of processed food, but in reality, I guess I didn't really know what processed food was. My doctor would say, don't eat processed food. And what did I think that was? I think I thought that was like, I don't know what I thought that was. And I guess that's one thing that I want to clear up in this whole thing. Processed food is a bunch of ingredients that are combined together and turned into something else, a food, which this is where putting more thought into your video is really helpful. Like, what did I eat a ton of? Every day I was eating Triscuits. I loved Triscuits. Triscuits and sour cream with seasoning salt and tomatoes. That was my favorite. Ate those every single day, or cheese nips. Now, according to the packaging on these Triscuits, and maybe not the cheese nips, they're made with heart-healthy whole grains. Well, guess what, folks? Whole grains are not heart-healthy. That's the shit that's killing us. That and sugar. So anyway, back to the story. I could not understand why when I looked in the mirror, I was just like, I looked just inflated. My face was big and puffy. I looked pregnant, but I wasn't pregnant. And I didn't understand. I'm like, I'm said I'm not going to diet. I already eat good and I already don't feel like I overeat. I'm getting all passionate now. So I'm not going to diet or restrict anymore. Something is freaking wrong here. What in the hell is going on? And my weight, I hate to even say this out loud, but my weight, I stopped weighing myself at 178.8 pounds because I knew I was rolling up on 2 bills, and I just knew myself that if I got to that and I saw it on a scale that was going to break my heart, and I would probably give up even trying and then just eat my way into oblivion. And I have a feeling that it might be like that for a lot of people. Didn't understand what was happening. I went to Las Vegas with some friends for my double nickel birthday, turning 55, and that was 4 years ago. And saw, aside from seeing myself in the mirror every day, I saw pictures of myself, and I'm like, wow, dude, you are getting enormous. Shortly after I got back from my double nickel celebration in Vegas, I found out that a friend and coworker was diagnosed with MS. And that was terrifying and upsetting. I mean, for her, obviously, but as her friend, I'm scared for her, right? So, in an effort to be a good friend, I started to research MS and what that meant, because I knew what it was, but I wasn't exactly sure what that meant and what she could potentially be facing. So I came across, of course, I Googled it and came across a book by Dr. Terry Walls, who has MS, and read a bunch of the reviews on the book, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. These people in the reviews were talking about how they had reversed their MS with diet. And so I bought the book, did some more research, looked up Dr. Walls on YouTube, and found some videos and whatnot. And this is all blah, 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 a bunch of mumbo jumbo, which has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, after researching Dr. Walls, and the way that she completely turned her health around, she was in a tilt recline wheelchair. She had to have 24-hour-a-day care. Her MS was progressing so rapidly and her health was deteriorating so fast that she was afraid that she wasn't going to be able to work anymore. I don't even know how, she's a doctor, so I don't even know how she was working in a tilt recline wheelchair, but whatever. The point is that she reversed her MS with diet, supplements, and probably some exercise. And I thought to myself, if she can turn around MS and she's in a tilt recline wheelchair and now is out and about, standing, walking, riding her bike, doing all the things, living a great life, what would happen to me if I just stopped eating wheat? That's it. So that's how I started. It was learning my friend had MS, discovering Dr. Walls, and then making a decision to do an N=1 experiment and just see where that got me. And so I stopped eating wheat. That's the only thing that I did. I still would eat candy. I still ate carbs. I just stopped eating wheat. And when I say that to people, their first response is always, well, I don't eat that much wheat. Well, guess what? That shit is in everything. So if you're eating processed food at all, and I need to come back to this whole processed food thing and why it didn't really click with me, the stuff that I was eating that was processed. They put wheat or parts of wheat in just about everything. I stopped eating wheat for the 9 millionth time. I stopped eating wheat. And it was literally, one, it was life-changing, and two, it happened really fast. I felt better really, really fast. I would say within, and now this is 4 years ago, so I'm trying to remember it. I thought I had all this written down, but apparently either I did and I lost it or I didn't. I would say within, for me, 3 days, I had just a significant change in my health. Now, not only was I really overweight, I have had high blood pressure, joint pain. Ooh, my knees, y'all, my knees hurt so bad. I literally moved into this house because I thought I am not going to be able to get up and down. I lived in an upper unit condo before this, and I was not going to be able to get up and down the stairs, so I needed to move into a single level home. And so I did that, not even realizing that, my washer and dryer's in the basement, and you got to get down those stairs, and you have cats that you need to attend to, litter boxes. So anyway, I didn't really think that through very well. But oh God, my knees hurt so bad. I had heartburn all the time. Oh my God. So within a few days of eliminating just wheat from my diet, I started to notice profound changes in my health. Profound. I am not even kidding. My joint pain was decreasing. The heartburn that I suffered with all the time, gone already, gone. And I'm shocked and I'm stunned and I'm thinking, this is nuts. I can't believe that little bit of wheat that I was eating was messing me up this bad. I peed all the time. I would leave for work and have gone to the bathroom however many times even before I left for work. And I only drank 1 cup of coffee here at home before I would go to work. Now my work commute was 6 minutes if I had to stop at a stoplight. 6 minutes. And by the time I got to work, I had to pee like a freaking racehorse again. What's up with that? And I would wake up multiple times in the night having to use the bathroom. All of that, just within a couple of days, done. Like cured. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. It was so exciting. And I'm still to this day blown away by it. Still to this day blown away by how fast all of that changed for me. And I'm not even listing everything because I can't really remember, again, because it was 4 years ago, right? Yeah. So I thought, okay, well, I did that for a couple of months and the weight just started to melt off of me. The very first week that I eliminating wheat, I lost, I just looked this up. It was like 7.3 pounds in the first week. Okay, you're going to say it's water weight? Yeah, it was water weight. And that water is inflammation. And that inflammation was packed in around all my organs because I carry all of my weight in my torso. I got skinny little legs and skinny-ish arms, and it's all in my head, neck, and torso. And the weight just started melting off, and I'm thinking, if I just eliminated wheat and all of these profound and amazing health changes are happening to me, what would happen if I took it a step further and went and ate no grains at all? And that includes my old friend corn. I miss corn, wheat, oats, all of that stuff. We're told that eat a bowl of oatmeal every day and it's going to lower your cholesterol. That's the shit that's actually raising your cholesterol. So don't do that. So now I'm in a situation where I'm eating what I call it keto, but it's not. It's low carb. It's no sugar, no grains, low carb, high fat. That's a lot of words to say. So I typically just say keto, but it's really not. I would like to get closer to keto. Or if not, I don't know that I've ever been in ketosis. I got those strips once to check it, and that I didn't see any difference in the color things, but whatever. So that's how I ended up eating the way that I eat. And it's from my heart when I don't want to say scold, but yeah, I guess I do. I kind of scold people. I suck. I'm sorry. When I voice passionately my opinions on health and nutrition, it's because I want everyone to feel as good as I feel. I had no idea how bad I felt. I had no idea that even as a kid, that I should have been able to always run and physically keep up with all my little friends, and I couldn't. I should have been able to ride my bike at top speed way longer than I did without my legs feeling like they were burning. I was a kid, man. I should have been able to just go, 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 go. I had no idea. I've never known any different. So now, as a woman in her late 50s, like next year I'm turning 60, and I have never felt better. I get very, very passionate about this, and I want everybody to feel this good, which is why I always say things to people about what they eat or what they could change. And I don't mean it to like perpetrate that I'm right about everything, except I am. I do, it's from the goodness of my heart. And so I kind of want to apologize for being annoying to a lot of people. And then hopefully this medium for me to get this stuff out of me will spare all the people that I have annoyed over the years. Maybe that'll help build better relationships. And also, if somebody's interested in how I eat and the changes in my life, they can watch this video or these videos and maybe experience the health benefits that I have. So I think that I have jumped around and maybe I have enough information to create an actual meaningful video. I want to be inspirational, share my story. That's essentially what I'm doing. I'm sharing my story and maybe point people in the direction of some really good resources. Because when I tell people that I have obsessively studied health and nutrition for the last 4 years, that is no joke, y'all. That is no joke. Every single day, in some way, for many hours, I am researching and learning about health and nutrition for myself. But then, like I said, I want to share it with other people so that they can feel as good as I feel. I will share some of my favorite resources with you, and if you want to, and I highly encourage this, you should do your own research. Do your own. We are in the predicament as a country, as a world, really, we are in the predicament that we are in because we just blindly believe what we've been told. And what we've been told is killing us. And I'm not down with that anymore. So I'm going to do a tiny little bit of my part to try to change that. I've already changed it in me, and if I can help somebody else experience even half the success that I've had, man, that would be so amazing. Okay, stop clapping. Real quick, I want to share with you 2 books that are life-changing. I don't want to be all dramatic, but for real, they are life-changing. How's my levels? Good. Okay. This book is Why We Get Sick by, is he a doctor? I know he's Benjamin Bikman, PhD. I have read this book, physically read this book 3 times at least, and I have listened to it at least 3 times also. So if you're not the kind of person that wants to read a book, because I get tired often when I read, I like fall asleep after a couple of pages, check your local library. Here in southern Wisconsin, we're the Arrowhead Library System. You can, if you have a library card, you can listen to this book through Hoopla, and I highly recommend it. So much good information in here. Okay, and then also, Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Berry. I love Dr. Berry. Ooh, I love Dr. Berry and his wife Nisha. I will put links to their YouTube channel. So much solid, good health information that they are just pushing out there for free. This book is so damn good. I have read this so many times, and I have loaned it to people, and then it comes up missing. So I've bought this book. I don't even know how many times I've bought this book, and I have read it a bunch. Dr. Berry is not trying, I mean, he's a doctor. He is not trying to bust anybody out. He's not trying to bust anybody out for blatantly lying to their patients, but it's the, do I even want to go down this rabbit hole? The standard of care that doctors are required to give their patients has been tainted and biased by the donors that are supporting these medical programs in our country. That's not cool. There needs to be a separation with that. And so, I don't know, just, this is a very, very good book. These 2 books. Oh, that's hard. Why We Get Sick by Professor Ben Bikman, and Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Berry. Y'all, I mean, one of the most profound quotes in the history of history is "Let food be thy medicine" by Hippocrates. And I have that on my wall upstairs in my kitchen to remind me that, you want to come say hi, man? To remind me that everything that I put in my mouth either takes me closer to perfect health or farther away. And so I'm very mindful of that. Come here, mister. Come here. Show everybody how cute, how sexy. Look at this. Come on. Look at this sexy beast. He's a good-looking boy. He wears his tuxedo every day. Yeah. Okay. So I live by that. Everything that I put in my mouth takes you one step closer or farther away from my health goals. Frequently asked question of me is, well, what do you eat then? I'll address that in another video because this is getting kind of long. And then I'm also asked almost immediately by every single person that I talk to about this is, what about alcohol? I still drink. I never stopped drinking when I started this way of living, and that did not derail my progress. Is alcohol good for you? No, it's not good for you. But you can make better choices. Beer is not your friend. You can drink low-carb beers. They're still going to add up, so I would do a low-carb beer in moderation. I'm not a big beer drinker, so that didn't break my heart too much. I do drink wine, but I drink very dry wines. They're not the sugary, sweet Moscato, Lambrusco kind of wines. Ew, no. make the switch. You'll get used to it. And then even the wines that I drink now, the very dry wines that I drink now, taste very sweet to me because I don't eat any sugar anymore. So you can get around that. Another good alternative would be like light or white rum. I think white rum is what it's called, like a Bacardi and Diet Coke. That has 0 carbs, I believe. Vodka, Tito's. For me, I drink Tito's because it's not a wheat-based vodka. Tito's and seltzer is delicious with a squeeze of lemon or lime, or even gin. I like Bombay. It sounds very delicious right now. Bombay and seltzer. Used to drink tonic. You can drink diet tonic. I'm not opposed to any diet drinks. Diet tonic is once you stop eating sweet stuff all the time, diet tonic, it tastes very sweet to me, like unnaturally sweet. So oftentimes too, if I want that little bit of sweetness, I'll do the gin or the vodka and half diet tonic and seltzer. That kind of tones it down for me. So just find what works for you and don't sweat the alcohol too much. I think getting rid of all the other stuff first is a priority. And like I said, alcohol's not the best for you, but it is what it is. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the claps right by the mic. Thank you so much for listening to me, and stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share if you know somebody that could be interested in this. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.